Settling in now, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Misses, ball two. Hit out towards second. Taken by Alomar. And there's one gone to start the night. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor moving to his right on the first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are two gone.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Judge is off at first with 2 away. Oswalt set now. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A very strong start for Roy Oswalt. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Indians, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The right fielder, Vladimir.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Posada over at second. Jones is over at first with 1 away. Nope. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
As a look, now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now a throw back to first by Oswalt. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. One and one to count. Now a throw over and the runner back. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Aaron Judge.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Now back.
And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fouled away. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this.
Now
2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
One.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2 now. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs cold.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Scherzer looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Kerry Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Here's the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Sanchez is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield. Controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Wood looks back. Now comes home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. In is Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hit hard to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run ahead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Andrew Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off for ball 1. One and two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. 3 and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Lindor comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And the pitch. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A bouncer to the left side. Bryant gloves it. On to first, and a good start to the inning here for Wood. 2 gone.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Alomar. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Lays off 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. And he fouls this one off. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ohtani waits on it. 1 down. Josh Donaldson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Yeah. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. The toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get 1 more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The second baseman.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to...
And this one is off the glove of Posada. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden... Anthony Rizzo stands in now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. First delivery to him on the way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Standing in, Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show There are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder, number
digging in, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Kenta Maeda comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Aaron Judge is on deck. Three and 1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
To short, hit hard. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees pick up a run. Leading off the inning, Andrew Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Andrew Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 23.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Scherzer comes set. 0-1 on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of it.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer.
Number 55.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Stanek is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Encarnacion blows through the stop sign. Headed for home. Is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they call that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. Bryant is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch is taken high above the zone. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And there's ball one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Popped up. Gallo shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jorge Posada. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Clips it behind his back. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Will Smith takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Christian Yelich stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Ready on 1 and 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2. Now another 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Trevor Hoffman enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. This is line to left. Ohtani is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They lead this one, though. Joe Musgrove, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the New York Yankees.
Now batting, Andrew Jones. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Musgrove, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off
under the
tonight
lights.
for Cleveland, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one man we're focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call it. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Strike one to start the at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, and this is bobbled now by Cano. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's only 2 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, at the rate he's going, he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Rodriguez is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Ohtani.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1-0 the count. Rodriguez, the runner at third with no outs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with 1 away now.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Past battles with Scherzer. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar as he grounds one briskly to short. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Rizzo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1. Liner toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Whatever these guys had for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Pudge Rodriguez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 9-0. Pudge takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. Way out in front, now up by 10.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball one.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here's the 2-1 home. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But not before an even 10. And now Bryce Harper, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Josh Donaldson will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1, but they lead it 11-0. Here's Joey Gallo now, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here.
Gary.
He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .375 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11. Now in the box, Shohei Ohtani. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Strike 2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter. Edwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Andrew Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Drives it out to deep right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
To 2-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
That's in there. Base hit. Jones is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead even further. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Shohei Ohtani is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit, so I can't see him being out there much longer.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Here it comes. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and they remain well behind. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the second base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So good work to put up the 0 after the 8. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The Yankees.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Bryce Harper now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Nolan.
Next for New York, Nolan Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Anthony.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Donaldson on the move. He's there, but he drops it. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove.
The center fielder, number 25.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Andrew Jones. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. In there, a base hit.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to
hit high and deep to left field. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs on 2 bases. Striding in, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way, and boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-2 once more is a fastball down below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he struck. It might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and they remain well behind. Back here in the Bronx, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Into the box, Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle, driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
And it's 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Liner toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Ohtani at third with 2 away. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Indians lead it 25-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ohtani on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Mike Trout. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking to send him packing again. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. In now for Cleveland, Chris Bryant working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Bryant.